What's up guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today's topic is gonna be testosterone, and today we're gonna split the video up in three parts. First part, we're gonna talk about what testosterone is. The second part, we're gonna describe what it does for us and all the benefits. And then the third part is that we're gonna talk about how you can increase it, and then a little summary at the end. So testosterone is the primary hormone in males that grows male features like facial hair and tissues that only males have. Why do we have testosterone? We have it so that we can increase our chances of reproducing. Basically, the only reason why testosterone exists is to improve our chances of having kids. Testosterone provides you with all the attributes that increases your chances of having kids, right? And the first thing that testosterone does for you is actually increase your production of muscle. It increases the protein muscle synthesis, which makes it easier for you to get muscle faster than someone with low levels of testosterone. So basically, when you have high testosterone, you will get muscle faster than the people with low testosterone, and you will see gains faster in the gym. And that's the most important part for most people. Testosterone is what makes you build muscle fast, and it's a very desirable thing to have because it can speed up your gains. It can speed up the time that it takes for you to build X amount of muscle, and that's very dope. Like, it can literally speed up your gym progress, and that's why you should prioritize having high testosterone. When you have really high levels of testosterone, you get so much energy, like a lot. You can put this energy into your work, you can put it into your purpose, you can put this extra energy into anything that you want, and if you don't, you'll feel restless and you just have so much body in your energy, and you have to put it somewhere. So beard growth and hair growth is very much affected by your levels of testosterone. So when you have higher testosterone, it becomes linear how much beard growth you will have. So increasing your testosterone levels will actually give you a beard if you get enough testosterone, that is. And if you actually also have good beard genetics. But you can also reinforce this with minoxidil and finasteride and other stuff in order to get a full beard. This is something that I'm working on myself. Obviously, I don't have a beard yet, but when I get one, I can make a beard video for you guys. Having higher levels of testosterone actually leads to a sharp mind. You'll have better cognitive function and better memory. You will also be able to think faster and sharper and less brain fog. You will have better executive function. All of this means that your attention towards what you're doing will be greater. It will be better. You will become better at memorizing stuff. You will just be stronger in your brain. Having a high level of testosterone is actually very good for your sperm count, and it's very good for your balls, for your ball health. Not enough people prioritize their ball health because in this society that we live in today, the average testosterone levels and the average sperm counts are going down by like 1% or 2% every year. And that's really terrible because in a few years, a lot of people will be infertile because of the way that we're living in this current society, and that's a very shitty thing. So improving your testosterone is a must in order to increase that, in order to be fertile and to have kids in the future. And that's something that a lot of people should actually prioritize. Alright, now that I've told you about all the benefits, you should be excited to learn how to increase your testosterone. And that's the next part. Now we're gonna talk about how to increase your testosterone. Alright, so the first tip in order to increase your testosterone is eating your way to testosterone, making sure to maximize the testosterone that you can make by eating the good foods. First of all, let's talk about what testosterone is made of. A building block of testosterone is actually cholesterol, and when you eat around 4 eggs every single day, you reach that maximum testosterone production from all of the cholesterol that you're eating. So you should focus to eat on at least 4 eggs a day in order to maximize the testosterone that you can build in your body. But I would recommend eating around 6 to 8 eggs every day in order to just really push and maximize all the testosterone that you can produce. Some other very good foods for testosterone that builds your testosterone are actually nuts. So what you should focus on eating are almonds and Brazil nuts. These nuts have very good minerals and nutrients that will actually help you produce testosterone and build that hormone in your body. It will help you. Alright, now I will tell you about the food that decreases your testosterone, and that is actually flax seed oil and soy. They actually decrease your testosterone because in these foods there are estrogenic materials or materials that are very similar to estrogenic. And estrogenic is the female hormone, right? So it's the hormone that gives girls boobs and big ass. So when you eat those types of foods, you actually become a woman. You become a woman, alright? So don't eat them, because when you eat them, you put your cholesterol value into these types of hormones instead of testosterone, and these hormones also block your testosterone production. The second thing that you can do in order to increase testosterone is actually improving your sleep. Study shows that if you sleep 5 or less hours per day, you actually get 10 to 15% less testosterone in your body. And when you sleep, your testosterone levels increase. So that's why you should sleep a lot more in order to increase your testosterone and avoid decreasing it by sleeping too little. Guys, now we're gonna go into the next part, and the next part is all the small things that kind of destroys your testosterone, right? And you know, in this modern society that we have, there's a bunch of small shit that actually messes with our hormones and our testosterone. So in order to get high testosterone, you have to cut them out, even though it's hard, because these things are kind of inevitable to get out of. A big testosterone killer is actually plastics. Yes, the plastics that we have all around us. So you know, it's gonna be very hard to avoid it, but we should at least try to decrease our exposure to it. I think that you can do is stop drinking out of plastic water bottles. And when you have these lunch boxes, right, don't heat up your food in the lunch boxes, because when the food gets heated up, these microplastics, they get spread out into your food. And microplastics are actually very similar to estrogenics, which is the female hormone, right? So when you eat these microplastics and get them into your system, you decrease your production of testosterone, because estrogen takes its place, and estrogen blocks the testosterone production. So what you should strive to do is replace everything that you have that's made of plastic with either metal or glass. So instead, have a metal water bottle with you, or take a glass jar and put your food in your glass jar instead. This is actually gonna help you a lot with your testosterone. And I'm not even joking, like, this is very good. Stress is another thing that decreases your testosterone, because stress produces cortisol, and cortisol is another hormone that blocks your testosterone production, because they are, on other parts, they block each other. So get less stressed in your day-to-day life, and you will see that your testosterone levels will actually improve. As you can see, all of these things that I have been talking about actually has a direct effect on your testosterone. So start eating more eggs and stop getting in plastic into your body, and you should be good. All of the other things, as I mentioned as well, are very, very important. And if you do them, you might be able to double your testosterone, and that means that you will be able to build muscle much faster, you'll become more energized, and you will be sharper in your mind. You will get all the benefits that high testosterone offers. So I hope that this guy has been helpful, and I hope that you now have a bigger understanding of what testosterone is. And yeah, see you in the next video. Best of luck to you, man.